Me can't bother ya. I cannot be bothered. I can't plant anything now. It's too late. It's too late. It's August. It's not too late. It's never too late. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you 8 crops that you can still plant in August. So you may think it's too late, but you're not too late. They can grow. If it is that your frost date falls sometimes in October, you'll have approximately 2 clear months, 60 days or so, for these crops to grow. So, you're not too late. So I'm going to share with you these 8 crops that you can still plant in August. Hey there, nature lovers. Welcome to my backyard here in the Breadbasket Parish of St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. I am Sandra. Okay guys, so the first seeds I'm going to plant in August, remaining days we have in August, that will come to some fruit and harvest in the next 60 days or 2 months before your first frost date, is okra. So I'm going to be planting the okra seeds, and this is an easy one too. I'm just going to dig a hole and drop 2 seeds in there. I'm not going to put 5, 6, 7 in there or so, because I don't want it bulk up and I will have to thin that out later on. So I find I have more success when I plant 2. Usually I want to plant 1, but just because something may happen to one and I will have the other, so I'm going to put 2 in each. I'm just going to dig a hole and drop the 2 seeds in there. You can also, if you want it to germinate very quickly, if you're in a more temperate or cooler country, you can easily just put the seeds in a napkin and cover the napkin, open the napkin, put the seeds in there, 2 or 3 or 5 seeds, how many you want, close it up, just damp it, put it in a cool place, and in 3 days it's gonna germinate, and then you can take those and plant. So either way, it's going to be ready. If you notice, I'm spacing them because I don't want them intertwined when they germinate, so they'll be 2 independent plants. And then you cover. So it's a simple 1, 2, 3. Dig the hole, drop the seeds in, they're already in, and cover. Simple 1, 2, 3. That's it. Okra in 45 to 60 days. The second crop, guys, that you can now plant in the month of August and still reap and have some success with it, is celery. So guys, this is the first time I'm actually planting celery. It was really very challenging because I had to baby them, I had to nurture them. But this is what the seed looks like. It's the tall Utah variety. And see the seeds here, they are very tiny. I'm going to be putting some of these as well into trays to germinate, so they too will produce, and in the next 45 days to 60 days I will have celery as well. So by the time I reap these, then those will be coming up behind it. So I had started this from seed in a tray, but this has taken just a few days to germinate, and in the next month or so I can have celery off this, because already you can see, maybe I even keep them in here too long, but already you can see that they are plumping up and they are giving me more leaves on the stalk. So as soon as I take them out, in the next 2 weeks or so, I'll be able to start cutting from them, because I like it also when it's tender and soft. So see, this will grow in no time. So this is another one that you can also plant. That's the second one, celery. So that is celery from seed to plant. Another vegetable is spinach. This is the red variety of spinach, and here is the plain one. They are runners, so I have to have them on trellis, and these grow very quickly as well. If you are using seeds, in couple days, because they germinate very fast. If they are already germinated, they will take 45 days or so, and if you are starting from seeds, maybe about 60 days. But guys, remember, this will come even before the 60 days, because even as young plants, you can start picking the leaves, you can start taking the leaves off of them because you're going to use the leaves for your green vegetable juice or anything else. So these are the two varieties I have here, the red one and the plain one. So those are another type of vegetable that you can plant now in August, and it will come and be ready in no time, in 45 to 60 days or even less. Spinach. So cool, guys. Such a cool, nice day. Another one that you can plant here in August is the pak choy. This is what it looks like. As they come in these big tins that are so expensive, so to help the local farmers, they retail it into a sachet so we can have it for our backyard gardening. And guys, this is what the pak choy looks like. It's ready a long time. And let me tell you something about this pak choy. Pak choy is one of those, or pak choy is one of those vegetables that once you pop it in the ground, in the next 3 to 5 days, it's going to germinate. It germinates very, very quickly. And then by the time you look around in the next 2 weeks, it will have fluffy leaves like this, and you can start picking from it. You can start picking from your leaves and having your leaves. See how crunchy it is? You can start in 2 to 3 weeks, you can start harvest, because some persons like it very soft and tender, like they call it baby pak choy. They use it in stir-fry vegetable dishes and so on. So once you get this in the ground, you don't need 45 to 60 days for this. This vegetable comes like every gardener. Every backyard garden should have this, because you can just continue reaping from it and it comes in no time. And then it will reproduce and get more, and you continue picking from it. This is another variety of the pak choy that I have in the garden. This one is a little bit old, as you can see. I'm going to break. I don't know if it is as crunchy as the other one. Oh yeah, you hear that crunch? Nice vegetable. Every garden should have one or have a couple of these. Another plant, guys, that we can put in the ground in August and still get a crop before your first frost date is kale. This variety here, blue curl Scotch Bates or red Russian, any one you have, it will grow. Whether you want to direct sow them or you want to germinate them in a tray. If you germinate them in a tray, then that will take 45 days. But if you're starting from seed direct sow, that will take about 60 days or before. But remember, you can always harvest these things before 2 months or before that 45-day period, because remember, you can always be cutting from the leaves. You can always see, and it's still crunchy, you can always be picking leaves from your plant. So this one is a little bit puny right now. I think it has been spent, but this is one that came in around that time or even less, and I've harvested from it and others. I've harvested from the others and they have been finished by now. But this one, in a couple days, 45 to 60 days or before, you can have it. Right, so even after a month you can start harvesting these, because the leaves will be ready and you can use it for your green juice or your stir fry or any other dishes you want. Some persons like it tender, so they do not allow it to go to 45 days. So just go ahead and sow your seeds in the tray, or you direct sow, whichever you prefer. So guys, let me know what you are putting in the ground now in August. Let me know what seeds you are planting, so it's not late, I can try those as well. So interact with me in the comments. Just drop it in the comments what seeds you are sowing now in August. And let me tell you something, don't allow time and seasons and weather pattern to prevent you from growing. Drop things in the ground, put things in the ground, and let me tell you something, them are gonna grow. They are going to grow, trust me. Now let's move on to the next crop that you can put in now to get harvest in no time. Let's go. Yes guys, so another of the 8 crops that we are going to plant in August is beet. Beet, as we call it here on the islands, beet root. And see, I've already prepared a place for it. I've tilled it so that, remember, it's a tuber, so it's going to need space to grow, so it cannot be hard.
it has to be tilled and very, very soft so that the tubers can set root in it. So that is it, beet. And this is the variety that I'll be planting. I'm going to use this bed for two things. Half of it for the beet. I have a carrot here already. I'm going to use this as a marker. And this side I'm going to be planting the next one, which is the carrot. And this one I've even tilled deeper because that too is a tuber and it has to go all the way down. So my hand should be able to go all the way down. Again, this will be ready in 2 months or less than 2 months. Remember, you can have them when they're almost ready as well as when they're ready. So in 2 months time or so, you'll be able to have your beet or beetroots. All right, the bed is already prepared, and as I said, I'm going to be putting both beet and carrots. So guys, I have this little container here, like a shaker container. It's just a little tip for us to plant these seeds that are tiny. So I'm just gonna pour the beets in it, right? And so I'm gonna put the top on. Make sure the top is on so it's nice and snug. And then all I'm going to be doing is just so that is beet. The next crop, beet. I'm just gonna cover it over now in no time. So moving to the next one, we just planted the beets, and now in the same bed we're going to be planting the carrots, and I've tilled the carrots a little bit deeper because as you can see the tubers are a little bit longer. So I've done that. So let's plant the carrots now, and remember that this video is not about a planting video. It's just to show you the crops that you can put in the ground now to get maximum results in less than 2 months, and I am demonstrating to you that I am doing the same thing right now. Okay, so let me show you how I do it quickly. So like the beets, I just remove the soil a little bit from it. It's already tilled properly, as you can see, to accommodate all those tubers, but I'll do another video on that. Remember to drop in the comments, guys, also what you are putting in the ground now. Again, I'm going to put it in the same shaker bottle that I had put the beets in to make sure that it is evenly distributed, this one. So I'm just going to get that done, sprinkle them in and cover it up, and that would be carrots. So all the carrots are out now. See, a little bit thick here, and just cover it back up. So that's it, carrots. So I think we have one left. So these are our cucumber seed. I'm just going to be putting 2 per hole, and I like to separate them, cover, and I'm planting them in this raised bed. I will be putting in some trellis, some climbers, so that they can climb on, and just a few inches away, maybe 4 to 6 inches away. I'm just eyeballing that. I don't want to plant them too deep because they will take too long to germinate. That's it, guys. Cucumbers are in, and I will be doing some companion planting with this parsley. I'll expand more on that in another video. Put things in your garden, so keep on growing. Drop it in the comments what it is you are planting.
So guys, thank you very much for stopping by in my peaceful garden this morning to share with me those 8 crops that you can plant in August. Kindly subscribe to the channel. If you're my returning subscriber, me thank you no. Guys, remember, I'm from the island of Jamaica and I speak my local dialect. So I thank you very much for returning, and I thank you very much for subscribing. So, it's never too late. Just start planting, drop something in the ground. Thank you, walk good, until next time, me with Sono. I see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.